lovelies, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the monthly reading for all zodiac signs. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2018. Again, like I said. So as you guys can see here, we've already had the cards pulled down, and let's jump right into your reading, Sagittarius. The first card, as a current situation, you have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands could represent wanting or having the desire for expansion, wanting to grow, wanting to move forward. In the past and passing position, you have the Three of Wands here. So the Three of Wands with the Two of Wands is definitely talking about there was a feeling or a desire to want to move forward, but something happened, I want to say in the last couple of weeks, that pulled you back to old pattern or old behaviors from the past. This could be going back towards the next. This could be dealing with the person from your past that you're no longer... You're now looking towards the future, but wanting to put them in your future or wanting to give them an opportunity. Now, the challenge here is the shadow side, and the shadow side is definitely the Devil card. So as a challenge for you, Sagittarius, I feel that there is a need for you to pull from toxic energy, whether it's people, whether it's dealing again. I feel that all year of 2018, you guys have been dealing with a lot of people that are in your surroundings that have to do with addictions, alcoholism, anything like that. And with the shadow side, as a challenge, this card is challenging you. It's telling you, Sagittarius, what are you willing to do? Are you willing to put your life on the line? Are you willing to put yourself in a situation where circumstances could become physical? Meaning, if you're dealing with the person that could be very physical, very toxic, it could be dealing with people that, when they drink, they just change completely who they are and they can hurt you, or they've gotten into physical fights with you and arguments. So the Devil card here, it's asking you, are you willing to let go of that? Are you willing to walk away from that? And if you are, do you genuinely want growth and expansion? If you don't, and you continuously say, yes, I want to move on, I want to grow, I want to, start something new, something fresh, are you willing to let go of, perhaps for some of you, the only thing you've ever known? And getting this message, it's coming on very strongly, almost as if for some of you, it could be that you've been married to this person for the past 20 years. And they have an alcoholism problem, an addiction problem, and you've put up with, physical abuse. You've put up with, I don't like this shadow side here as an obstacle, because it's almost like you've put up with a lot of things. But for some of you, it could represent that you yourself have partaken in this type of behavior. So you need to reflect and go within. Are you being with this person because it's so toxic that it almost gives the illusion of something passionate and intense? Or are you being with this person out of comfort because you've been with them for so long that it becomes almost unbearable for you to see your life without this person? Now, what you don't see coming is the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is moving on, walking away from this relationship and starting something new. In regards to movement, I definitely do see, it's almost like the universe is going to be stepping in for you, Sagittarians, because I do see the Six of Swords here, but it comes from this Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is feeling sad, feeling depressed, feeling like you're missing this person. But it's time for you to be practical, Sagittarius, as you do have the King of Pentacles here. I feel that for some of you guys, it could be that you've never worked. So what I mean by this is, this usually symbolizes to me a person that has always been like, the mother, the home taker, and due to circumstances, you start you know, to go out of your way to get a job, and you start making your own income, and you start to see things in a very different perspective. You start to see that, hey, you don't have to deal with this type of nonsense. You do not have to be bound or tied to someone that is not bringing out the best in you. Because I feel that for some of you guys, you haven't been practical. And I understand Sagittarius are all about freedom. They're all about what's exciting. But here with the King of Pentacles, there's a need for you guys to be more practical. It's almost like, for some of you, it's almost like you could be so flighty that whatever money you got for today, and this could be you or this could be your partner, Sagittarius, as it is a general reading, but it's almost like you know that the rent is due next 2 weeks, and instead of wasting the money and instead of saving the money, you either give money to your partner or splurge, and then later on are dealing with the consequences of that. So again, there's a necessity, there's a need for you to be more practical. Now you do have here the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, as in advice, it's telling you, stop being so impulsive. Stop being so erratic. Don't be quick to jump the gun. Don't be quick to make decisions. Try the best you can, Sagittarius, to keep your temperament on check for the month of July, because I feel that it could escalate to something physical, and that's not good. Now you have the Nine of Pentacles here, and again, the Nine of Pentacles is definitely asking you, it's better to be off on your own to find that peace and serenity than to be dealing with the person that is slowly putting your fire out, that is slowly breaking you down. Do not fear walking alone. Do not fear being on your own. Stop taking foolish risk. Stop jeopardizing and gambling, even family or dynamic. It's almost like this relationship has affected not only you, but everyone around you. And there is a need for you to stop playing that part. Yes, you can go on criticizing and judging your partner, but in reality, you're still with your partner. Meaning, you're still, it's not just your partner. It's you, because you continuously keep dealing with this. Sorry guys, my voice is going out. California weather has been ridiculous. And being in the AC is definitely affecting me. So anyways, bear with me. Now the final message here with the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is definitely talking about, for some of you guys, it's starting to affect your children. When it gets to that point, I feel really heavy energy with this reading. I'm not even gonna lie. It's almost like it's not good energy. And when it gets to the point, like, that's fine if you want to be dealing with this type of energy. To each their own, right? And it's okay if you're okay with the fact that you have no problem dealing with the partner that beats on you. Or this could be vice versa. This could be you beating on your partner. And that's fine and dandy if that's the type of chaotic energy that you're into. I don't judge. But when it gets to the point of affecting children, when you're teaching your children how to act by reenacting the violence in front of them, it's like, how can you expect your children to want to be around this type of energy when they grow older. So what I mean by that is, if you have children that are between the ages of 1 to 13, be very careful if this is the type of energy that you've brought them or raised them around. Because chances are you've been teaching them this type of chaoticness, and the moment they're able to fly away from the nest, they're going to do that. And you don't want them running towards a person that is exactly like the mother or exactly like the father that you chose for them. This is really heavy energy, you guys. So I ask you guys to really contemplate on the reasoning behind dealing with this type of person, whether it's you or whether it's your partner. If this is you, Sagittarius, that are currently dealing, or your partner dealing with you, I highly encourage you to get help. You're not going to be able to go through this without getting professional help, and at this point it is highly needed. Either get a psychologist, a psychiatrist. I feel that this is really going to help you. Okay? So light and love to all of you guys, and I wish you guys the very best. We'll see each other soon.